Hello guys and welcome to First Impressions, or rather, WIT. What is this? Alright, so the first game we're going to be reviewing here is Teeworlds, Jump the Gun. Now this game is actually has been out since 2007, but was just recently, and I mean recently, released on Steam 3 days ago, August 24th, 2015. It's the publisher's name is Teeworlds Team, a genre of action free-to-play. Is it multiplayer? Of course it is. It's it's a multiplayer shooter game, and it's for the PC. So that's fantastic. And for those of you thinking that this game looks so good, it needs high specs, no it doesn't, my friends. It doesn't. Literally, this game all you need is a really crappy computer, and it'll run perfectly fine. Now, the minimum system requirements. All you need is a Microsoft Windows XP or newer. Yes, XP. For those of you who don't know, XP is an amazing operating system before Windows 7 came out. But actually, XP is actually still pretty good. Now, let's skip that and we'll go to processor. 1.4 gigahertz or faster. It needs a memory of 512 megabytes of RAM, hard drive, 10 megabytes of available space. Bam, there you go. See the specs? So low, anything can play it. So don't even worry about having a high-end computer. Alright guys, so this is the gameplay portion of WIT here. So as you can see, you initially start off with just basically putting in your username and your country from where you're from, if I remember correctly. It's actually been a while. So, yeah. And here are all your servers. As you can tell, there is quite a bit, actually. Not that bad. And the ping is high, I'm guessing because the servers are in Europe. You got your LAN, you got your favorites, you got your demos, which basically is you and a recording of your matches. That is if you do choose to record it. Now, let's go into settings for a quick second. Here we go, we got our languages, all the languages you can think of in Europe. Well, barring some here and there. Get your general settings, dynamic camera, automatically record demos. Every time you go into the game, it'll start recording for you. Here is the total numbers that you can get recorded, your screenshots, nameplates, basic stuff. And this is what I actually enjoy the best. All the countries you can think of. Freaking fantastic, right? Awesome. Get your username and your clan name if you're in a clan. Here is your skins. They call it tees for some odd reason. I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense if they were actually using it as a t-shirt. Who knows? So anyways, here's your 12 basic tees, the ones you start off with. And for some reason, there's a scroll bar here. Yep. You can see that perfectly fine, right? That goes absolutely nowhere. So I don't understand why I have it. Yes, actually. I'm going to redact that. They have the scroll bar here because you can actually install custom skins for your characters. So that's actually pretty cool. And to get there, you have to go through the official link, or the link to the official site. And you can also customize any of these basic shapes that you want. Here, let's go with the guy with the 2 hairs sticking up. Here's your hue. Change the color from this. Saturation, how colorful you want this pretty little guy to look, and the lightness. Basically actually, I'll just show you. Okay, so we got a bunch of color here. Bring it all the way up. Oops, he turned gray. Bring it all the way down. Look at that. He's back to colorful. So yeah, and he also separately colorize his feet, which is pretty funny. Okay, and you got your controls. Here goes. As you can see, it's incredibly simple. Move left, move right, jump, fire, hook. Anybody who's ever played any 2D games plus first-person shooters, yeah, this game will be incredibly simple. Now, for mouse sensitivity, yeah, no need to talk about that. There are 5 weapons in the game: hammer, pistol, shotgun, grenade, and the rifle. Now, the rifle is not actually a rifle, and I'll show you why once we start. Voting is basically for if you want to vote somebody else. Sorry about that. Vote somebody out of the game. You got your chat, you got your team chat, you got your show chat, and your emoticon list. Pretty cool, and a scoreboard. Now the graphics right here, I actually enjoy this because you can actually change your UI color, which isn't stupendous, but I actually like the option to change your colors and everything. Now you just have your basic stuff. And your sound. Here we go. Play background music, threaded sound loading. And that's actually it for the settings. And I changed it to yellow for some odd reason. Who knows? Now one of my favorite things about this here is this player country. You can change it to whatever the heck you want. And I choose Canada. Actually, just for pure curiosity, let's use play in Canada. Oh wow, look at that. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think anybody from Canada was playing. Except for me. Okay, so let's load this up. And it loads pretty quickly, which I'm very happy about. And we'll go into some random one. Whatever the heck this is. I'm not exactly certain. Okay, so it looks like we're on looks like we're on a team deathmatch here. So, in team deathmatches, you start off red versus blue. Okay, and you have two starter things. Your grappling hook, which is the right button, you can use to grapple onto things and yeah, swing around anywhere you want, like Tarzan. Who cares? And funny little thing, actually, you can actually use this and oh, look at that. Okay, let's just actually do this quickly. Oh, yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's just get this started. Here we go. And then all you have to do once you capture the flag, which somehow I lost. Oh. Okay, well, since somebody stole the flag from me, I'm gonna chill out over here with a grenade launcher. And now let's get started here. You have your grappling hook, grapples on, blah blah blah. Usual stuff for grappling hook. Now the cool thing is you can actually do this. See, you can actually use it and grab onto other people. It's pretty cool. I'm not denying that. It is actually pretty cool. And from there, that's actually the only uses that the grappling hook really has, other than escaping and keeping people from running away from you when they have like one heart left. Okay, so on the upper right, you have your hearts, you have your shields. The heart is your health. The shields is basically your armor. Nothing too crazy about that. And yep, and you have your bullets just under the shield. For the pistol here, it automatically reloads over time. Just don't shoot, and you're good. Now, first weapon that I want to talk about is the hammer. Yeah, you see it. You can hit your allies, but it doesn't hurt them whatsoever, so they take really no damage. Hammer is good for melee, as you would expect. And that's it for the hammer, actually. Now, we got our pistol here. We'll start our pistol here. Unlimited ammo, shoots one bullet at a time. Watch it, because it does have a bullet curve right there. As you can tell, plainly see. Now, let's change the shotgun for a second. And that's actually it for that. Now, another thing is the shotgun here. Anything other than the pistol will run out of ammo, so there is really no spamming. So the shotgun, as you expect, it is... Sorry about that. As you expect, it has a spread shot with a good amount of damage. So, yeah, I wouldn't waste it. And that is it for the shotgun. So now we have here is our grenade launcher or rocket launcher, however you want to call it. And once the grenade hits the ground, it hits with an AoE attack or AoE damage hit, and from there, yep, you can basically spam a bunch of kills, however much you want. And the last weapon, which you've seen earlier before I started using this rocket launcher, was the laser rifle. Yep, the laser rifle is actually incredibly good, but you really do have to be precise when you fire. Now the good thing about it is it is actually a one-hit shot. So you can. Oh, son, Michael, you freak! What the heck are you doing? So what you have to do is basically aim and then fire. Okay. Yeah, aim and fire with the rifle. And that is why I'm calling it a laser rifle instead of oh god. Instead of an actual rifle itself. Because it's not really a rifle. And yeah, that's basically it for the weapons. Okay. So and this is the game mode we are on right now is capture the flag. Okay, so now let's leave and we'll head into deathmatch. Oh yes, before we leave, you have an option to spectate, join the other team, which is basically what traders do. So yeah, spectate, basically like this. You just disappear, use your mouse to move left, right, up, down, and yep, that's basically it. You can actually watch everything, but in my opinion, it's not really useful at all because there is no point to it. This game moves too fast to have any valid use for spectate, unless of course you just want to like watch certain portions play out. Like you can't even zoom out, which is personally, in my opinion, it doesn't make spectate seem more useless. So yeah, there's spectate. You can just go right back by clicking join red or join blue and record demo. This is where you can record your gameplay. Now, as for play, you get a player list right here. You can mute them or favorite them. your server info and your vote to call. As you can see, just click here, type down your reason for whatever heck you want, if you want to, and to call the vote, and you can change the map. So, and you can also kick players right here, or move players to spectate mode for whatever reason you want. Maybe they're cheating or something, and your disconnect button to get back into the main menu. Now, let us find, yeah. Maybe I should have started with this. Okay, so there's CTF, Capture the Flag, TDM, Team Deathmatch, DM, Deathmatch. Yeah, so that's basically it. So we'll go into a Team Deathmatch quickly here. Okay, so Team Deathmatch is basically the same as Capture the Flag, except your red versus there's a red versus blue atmosphere here. Oh god. So yeah, play to your teammates. And oh yeah, play with your team. You're good to go. Oh, looks like this guy's AFKing. Oh. As you can see, there are spikes in the bottom here, and I'm actually surprised. I've never actually seen this map before. So yeah, I've never seen this map before. Pretty cool. And yeah, there's nothing really to say about this. Honestly, I just went in here just to show you guys what it's kind of like. So we'll just disconnect. Now DM is basically the same as Team Deathmatch, and that's basically it. That's basically all there is to this game. Now there are things I like about this game, specifically the fact that to go into the game and be good at it is not hard whatsoever. You can easily get to the game without a tutorial, as you can plainly see. Like, it's just point, shoot, get your weapons, reload, things like that. And the character designs I actually enjoy, although I do know it is a total ripoff of Kirby. And thanks to that, it gives me a nostalgic feeling, which actually makes the gameplay seem a lot more cooler. What else do we have here? Ah, yes. Okay, so when you kill people, you get a whole little a happy Kirby going on in their face. So it's pretty good. The learning curve, non-existent. There's not much to learn. Once you get it down, it becomes a purely skill-based game. And one of the huge things I thoroughly love about this game is there's no registration. Like, you see a lot of games like this that require registration, and personally, it's pointless to me. So anyways, let's go into the cons here. Now, the chat does need filters. Personally, swearing, saying cunt, the, F word, things like that. Yeah, I haven't found an option to filter out the chat yet, and personally that ruins, it's a little over too competitive for me. So, and another thing is the controls, the accuracy of the fire needs a little work. If you slide the mouse a little too fast and you shoot, it'll most likely be just under a second. There'll be the second delay from when you shoot to where you shoot. So basically, you don't actually hit where you're shooting. It's a little bit further behind of your shoot movement. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yes, music. So the music here is you're in the main menu, which is this, and this is the only music you'll get out of the entire game. Yeah, personally they could have done with putting music into the gameplay, but yeah, unfortunately they didn't. And this game's been out for 7 years, so if they really did want to put music in the gameplay, it would have been nice. Another thing which I don't like is, well, which I could live without, there are two different things I can live without. The no ranking system, and the no achievement system. There are no rankings, there are no achievements, basically. So there's nothing really to strive for, and character progression is completely non-existent. It's, yeah, like, I'm not talking about character progression as in leveling up and getting access to better weapons. I'm just talking about maybe your character looks different, things like that. Maybe he bulks up a little bit, I don't know, things like that. Anyways, and also for maps where you're doing a capture the flag, a minimap would do nicely. Like, not to attract other players, of course, but just to show where the person with the flag is. It would actually make it a little bit better, because you wouldn't have to go running around the entire map looking for the person who has a flag, which is a little bit daunting. And I know this map is small, but it still would help. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say, and all the gameplay you're going to get for Teeworlds here. Yeah, so let's go straight over into how I rated this. Alright, guys, so now we're finally here, the rating scores. Now, the rating scores are strictly within the confines of my opinion, really, my confines. So let's get started here. Now, the multiplayer experience was actually very good. There wasn't a whole lot of swearing, like people putting you down, you know, that kind of thing. A little too over competitiveness, if you ask me. So I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5. The graphics, fantastic for a 2D game with very bright poppity colors. Yeah, it gets a 9 from me. Now, there's one thing that I really disliked: the music. Now, as you can tell when you watch the gameplay of the video, there was no music in the background whatsoever. Now, that is to me a problem, because music, even if it's like ambient music or just something in the background, something you can barely hear but you just know it's there, it'll be perfect for this kind of game. Because if all you hear is like the pew 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 all the time, it does get a little bit annoying. And with insane repetitiveness of the game, yes, you need something different to listen to. So unfortunately I'm going to give you a really lowball 1. Now, the controls. In the video, you watched it, right? I hope you did. I'm going to give it a straight 7. The reason being is because of the accuracy. If you move too fast with your mouse and you shoot, you're going to miss. It's not completely accurate. It doesn't, yeah, it's just not completely accurate. You'll know as you'll just rewatch the video. You'll see it right away. So yeah, it gets a 7 from me. Now, the gameplay. I'm basing this on short-term and long-term longevity of, and that really means just, can I play it? Is this good for short-term, and is it good for long-term? Now, for short-term, perfect, really, really perfect. I think I could do this playing short-term gaming, and that means maybe within a month and continuous playing. Yeah, that would be perfectly fine. But long-term, no. As I said, this game is incredibly repetitive, just like any other type of shooting game, and that doesn't fly with me. So I have to give it a 6. That's basically my average between the short and long term. And one of the final things I actually want to show you guys is Teeworlds. Jumping the gun. This is the website, www.teeworlds.com. It's very simple. Please don't get confused here. Now, as you can see, you can download straight from their homepage here if you don't have Steam, and or if you don't want to get Steam for whatever reason. Yeah. So, download Teeworld 0.6.3 for Windows, and you can also click here into downloads and also get it for all the other operating systems here. Now, these guys are perfect. They have for Windows. Unfortunately, the most recent version 0.6.3 is only for 32-bit at the moment. Don't worry, they'll change that right away. So you have to go to 0.6.2 to get your 64-bit version. So yeah, here we go. Windows, Linux, Mac, and the source files here. And let's see. Yes, the source files. This game is fully customizable. They give you everything you need to customize the game, and hell, they even welcome it. So yeah, perfect. That is freaking perfect. Unfortunately, there's no way to quantifiably rate that. So yeah, obviously it doesn't get on the rating board. Now, they have a good support team, contact, yeah, you know what that means, and forum. Forum is what I really do want to show you. Now, you got your tutorials, your news, developer journal, support, development, tutorials, community news, discussion, and here you go. This is exactly what you guys probably love, because modifications, wow, yes. These guys do pretty good. Now, you get custom maps and map themes. Graphics means their player skins and other graphical modifications, which basically just means, they're weapon skins. Yes, weapon skins. My brain just flew to coup for a second there. So we just clicked in, and yeah, this here, Altair, Assassin's Creed. I think it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like him, and they are still working on trying to get Altair down. So yeah, and we also have mods. I've never actually looked at this one, but yeah, obviously poster modify clients and servers here. There you go. That's basically it. Your maps. You start off with, I believe, not a whole lot of maps. I'm just gonna play it like that. Like, they all look quite the same, but just maybe different colors and everything. If you go into maps here and download custom maps, you get to play new maps, and yeah, it really adds variability to the game. So yeah, this is Teeworld jumping the gun, and also they do post regularly. So yeah, obviously you can see. 8/24, 6/5, 11/20. That is dates by the way, month and day. Age 7, and they also have little tournaments here. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Now we're here in the recommendations. Would I recommend the game to you? For the casual first-person shooter type people, yes. for people who aren't really into these kind of things, no. Now the reason being because this game is basically a shooter and requires some twitch reflexes in a sense. First-person shooter players will definitely feel at home playing this game. And for the gamers who are more used to the slow-paced action and character progression, which is non-existent in this game, strangely enough, yeah, it won't suit you very well. But hey, if you're looking for something casual, go crazy. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this wit, and go ahead and look in the description for the links to the official page and the store page. Also, for your convenience, I've listed the link for the forum down in the description also. Go ahead and click on it, scroll all the way to the bottom once you get to the Teeworlds official homepage, and click on somewhere in the community creations for all your modding needs. Yes, modding. I know I keep saying that, but modding is fantastic. Now anyways guys, thanks for watching. Go ahead and click that like button if you enjoyed this wit, which is basically what is this first impressions, and subscribe to be notified of all my weekly uploads of wit. So anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.